welcome back to another episode of ADHP. My name's Zaga.
And I'm Nick, and this is Adulthood Pending.
It is, and I am back. I'm back, guys, and it's been a while. It's been a while since I've had my energy. I was here 2 weeks ago, but not fully, mentally, spiritually, unequivocally was not here.
Is this when you were behind the screen?
No, I was here. I was like, there was me, you, and Copper.
Oh yeah, you were. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm following you.
Like I was part of the episode, and I don't know if y'all could tell. Like I was just not like in it. I was talking, but the words coming out of my mouth weren't. They were like whatever's just happening right there,
I dropped my phone.
like
I was,
that.
I was trying to put it on the charger, and it fucking butterfingers over here.
But guys, it's good to be back. It's good to be back. It's great to be back. I'm actually leaving for vacation next week, or actually, by the time you guys see this, I leave on vacation in only a matter of days. So understand, mentally up here, I'm already gone, and the next time you'll see me, um, and just so you guys know, the episode is already recorded.
Yeah.
And we are already well gone into that mindset. I'm tapped, ladies and gentlemen. Completely gone. But Nick, we got a good episode for them, don't we?
I always like to think every episode is good. I can just go into it.
I mean, I had an episode planned. I did. I had a really good episode planned. And then as we were setting up for the show tonight, I'm like, Nick, this is what we're doing. And I'm like, wait a second.
This is familiar.
This sounds a little familiar. Being 46 episodes in, technically 47, because we recorded out of order here.
Mhm.
And you guys will see this come next week because we're going to reference future selves. So hopefully we don't let past selves down here.
No promises.
Or future selves. Yes. Future selves. We hope it made you proud. We didn't have anything planned until about approximately, I don't know, 4 minutes ago. And this is why, ladies and gentlemen, you take mid-afternoon naps and be prepared. And make sure those neurons are firing on all cylinders.
This happens more often than you want to lead on, though.
What do you mean?
There's been many episodes of this season where we've had to restructure, re-scheme, and
But
I mean, it worked. I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying, like, this isn't the first time. This isn't our first rodeo,
no,
if you will.
we're professionals at fucking up our episodes here.
Yeah, because see, the thing is, Zaga will sometimes have a blueprint, and then he'll be all ecstatic for the blueprint. I'll get the rough draft and everything, and then next thing you know, we get on screen, we're setting up, and I hear this. I fucking hate what I sent you.
Yeah, that happens so often. Like I'll be prepared. I'll actually like have certain bits that I want to touch on, and then like as I'm reviewing it, I'm like, this shit just sounds so corny. It sounds so forced. And I don't know if you guys realize, we really, really, really try to not sound scripted at all.
I've even gone to the point where when he asked me, "Did you look over whatever?" and I'm honest, I skim it. I look at one or two words, and then I kind of just go with it. I have the gist of everything, but other than that, I just to stay spontaneous, I guess, in a will. Like I look at it's like when you go bowling. I got the guardrails up. I know that they're there. Full disclosure, I don't need them when I actually bowl, but
You're talking about the bumpers.
yeah, the bumpers.
Okay.
And then I said full disclosure, I don't actually need those when I physically bowl. But in this sense, in the metaphorical sense, it's nice to know where your lines are. Though the ball can sometimes still jump out to another lane, which has happened, and you guys have all seen that.
Oh yeah, and anytime we have Copper on an episode, there's really no blueprint for the episode.
No, fuck no. We're here. We're trying to bowl with copper, and he's over there fucking playing baseball. Respectfully, like
Respectful.
I tried to give him a fucking therapy session, and the motherfucker, God,
Completely derailed the whole thing. I'm watching this as I edited I watched some of it as I edited it, and I'm like, I have there was one part where you just go, "This is I just all I wanted to do was just have a good episode and just ask you some questions." And I was
yeah,
like,
and
"There's the
it
rant."
yeah. Well, and the thing is that, respect. I don't. I hate that I had to admit it, and it was that Zaga was right. It doesn't matter what fucking shit that we throw at copper. I get some melancholy like answer from that I'm talking. I feel like I asked some like a wise man, and I'm like dog, like I just have some fun with me for fuck's sake. Like entertain what the fuck I'm saying.
So funny because, like, off we've had so many off-camera conversations with him, and he's so very different the moment we press record because he wants to make sure he sounds he doesn't wanna say anything wrong, and it's not like he's very different, he's just careful, right? Like, and I don't
Right.
say he's reckless or anything like that, but it's just
No,
very
he's very professional, and I get it.
professional, and that's really the word I wanna say. He's professional, and it's not a matter of, I think he just doesn't wanna he doesn't wanna say something that could potentially be taken offensively or, um,
And I get that. He's very considerate, and he doesn't fly
very
off the handle like you and I do. I
oh,
get that.
we definitely say shit that could be taken out of context, could be taken away that people could really be rubbed the wrong way, and, honestly, you could rub this however you wanna rub it. I don't give a fuck, and I've just said that from day one. There we will for Nick and I, we have gone a long way since we've been, starting recording back in, what, 2020 since we met?
2020, 2021, give or
Yeah.
take.
However long ago when we first started recording episodes together, I have yet ever really edited anything out we've ever said. So that will continue to be the way that I go about it. I don't retract any words I say. I stand 10 toes down. So if I say fuck you, fuck them, fuck all of y'all, I stand 10 toes down on it. Speaking of which, a lot of people were saying fuck Scream 7. What?
Well, I'm not saying fuck Scream 7 by any means, and
You said I wasn't missing out. I felt like I would have missed out.
I don't think you I still stand that I don't think that you missed out, or you if anyone has not seen it, I don't think that they're gonna miss out for the simple
I'm not gonna
fact of
spoil anything. It's still in theaters, but I thoroughly enjoyed the movie.
yeah, I'm not gonna spoil it either, but I
It's a Scream movie. I'm not
it
saying
is.
it's a cinematic masterpiece, but it was
No, I go in to watch any Scream movie because I know that it's the cheesy, plot and stuff like that. I get it. It's what they were doing since Scream 1,
yeah,
and I know that the
same movie
controversy
over and over again. It hasn't changed.
one no, it's just the motives change on who the killer is. Sometimes the rules change, but my only thing is I've seen the controversy of which Scream out of the franchise was the worst. Was it Scream 3 or was it Scream 7? And Scream 7 right now is holding the helm out of the whole franchise. But I never really had any hate for Scream 3 either. That's the one where Sydney finds out that she has a brother and he's or half brother, I'm sorry,
Yeah,
half
I mean,
brother.
after the one that was in the mansion and they go into the thing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I kind of didn't like Scream 6, like the New York one, is like really because as a New Yorker, I'm like, hold on, you're telling me first and foremost, one, you're making New Yorkers look like we're really fucking that weak. I'm telling you right the fuck now, in real life New York, fuck this movie shit, fuck this Hollywood shit. In real life New York, Ghostface come to a bodega and try to fuck around. The fucking cat at the bodega's fucking up Ghostface. Fuck the bodega owner. The fucking cat that sleeps on the bread. That motherfucker's beating the shit out of Ghostface. They don't fuck around. Somebody's throwing a fucking a chopped cheese at that motherfucker, bro. Bacon, egg, and cheese is getting thrown at that motherfucker, and instead of scorch the mask onto Ghostface's skin. That shit don't play. So I watched that shit happen, and I watched a fucking bodega owner with a fucking pump action shotgun get taken down by Ghostface. Not happening. Sorry. And you gotta tell me, 2 fucking Boricuas from fucking the Lower East Side from fucking Harlem ain't taking out a fucking this dude from fucking wearing the stupid mask. Come on,
But they're not from New York. They're from Woodsboro.
it's still whack. I don't know. That the sixth one was whack. And then like they kind of just all right. I'm not gonna spoil anything for seven. 'Cause we could talk about that off screen. I had some of my beef with that shit. I was like, all right, do what Scrubs just did and just completely forget what just happened in the previous season. Just forget it. Just move on.
I didn't like the killer reveal. Just because I felt like both of them lacked immense amount of motive. It was just a
I
bullshit,
thought it was a nice swerve. It was fun.
I guess.
And if you think about the way that they showed what they talked about it throughout the whole movie, they they called it from the beginning, right? It's too obvious, right? Or something like that, right? Yeah, they made the little clues that if you go back and now rethink about it, it's great. Something else I do want to talk about, movies wise, because obviously you guys don't understand. Nick and I, as much as we do talk, we mainly talk about wrestling. When we're on camera, we mainly only talk about wrestling. Monday night, it's just emojis of shocked faces or, "Yo, she said what? This match is kinda really bad. Um,
Yeah,
I can't."
filler episode, give or take.
Um, I wanna talk about there's a show I watched on Disney Plus, and I'm really mad at Marvel for not promoting more of this show. But I need more people to go out there and watch this because I need a second season and I need to see more of this show and more of this actor and more of this duo. But Wonder Man was absolutely phenomenal.
Oh, yeah. No, I that the series caught a little bit of hate or a little bit of heat, not necessarily no, it caught hate for it doesn't necessarily people just get pissed the fuck off about what's happening with Marvel because they wanted to follow the exact storyline. They don't want the spinoffs, and if it's off the spinoffs, then they want it to be comic accurate. But if it's comic accurate, it's not too accurate, and people just fucking
That show
nitpick.
was beautiful.
It was,
That
it
was
was.
that
I
was
watched.
literally like if you took Ryan Coogler and put him into the entire Marvel universe, that was great. You took the idea of what it was, and you took like Ant Man, right? You took Ant Man, you had the original, and then you said, okay, let's have him give him a new story. Cool. Same thing with this one. It's like, hey, there's the original Wonder Man, which you had the whole movie thing, and they said, okay, that story does exist, but we're gonna give him a new story. And I love Trevor. Who doesn't love Trevor?
Oh yeah, the Mandarin.
Academy Award winner, fucking Ben Kingsley. Give him a fucking break. Guys are great. Guys great. Okay. Ugh, all right. Now that we got now I got that out of off my chest. Let me get that out of the way. Had some fun. And plus, I missed you guys. I missed you guys at home. I haven't talked to you guys really. I told you guys in the chat all the day, but I haven't talked to you on camera. All right. Couple things that you guys do know, and I haven't made this publicly yet, but there is going to be a new show under the ADHP umbrella. Eventually, some point TBD. It's going to be called the Zaga Saga, hosted by just solo me. It's a podcast, vlog, it's public diary, something. It's in the works, sort of, kind of. It's an idea. Light bulb went off, and we're figuring it out. I'm still trying to understand what I want to do with it. I am doing it. Um, Probably gonna happen when we're on our break because that break is quickly approaching because we're almost at episode 52, Nick. This is episode 46.
You just can't take a break. You just can't enjoy.
No, absolutely not. I don't know. You gotta understand too. It's not like I'm pausing the subscriptions for all the show. If I'm going to pay what I'm paying to keep the show going, I'm gonna use it.
I mean, fair.
And I can't pause it. They're like the yearly ones because it's the cheaper fucking things, but they still charge it monthly. But I'm in like a year contract. It's stupid. Adobe's really stupid. Fuck you, Adobe. Um, but yes, uh, this week's episode, before completely completely gone way off track here. The ADHD is next level. Um, Listen, Ellie went to the dispensary and got me a really nice Benjamin. All right, it's delightful.
And
Um,
this is where it begins.
oh yeah. Um, yeah. So there is many things that I've started to realize as obviously we're getting older, Nick. We're approaching 40 at lightning speed.
Shut your fucking mouth. We're
Like
in our 30s.
the
We're in
way
our 30s.
the way that the Millennium Falcon made the Kessel Run is the way that we are making our 30s into our 40s. We are
Negative.
36 this year, Nick.
I know. I know.
36 this year. That's it. We're over the hump. Now it's just
It's smooth sailing after
we're
that.
we're declining to death now.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm kinda looking forward to the early bird specials.
Yo, the discounts on insurance, baby. That AARP card. Whew.
I don't know if I get one of those.
AAA discount,
I don't have AAA.
but it's like gonna be like $5 once you're over 65.
Yeah, I don't think I'll make it. I
Maybe.
don't think I'll make it.
Probably not. If you continue the show with me, I will definitely give you a stroke by then.
More than likely.
Most likely. I mean, more than likely, I'm gonna be rolling around with a little thing just zzz.
I think the way I'm gonna be able to avoid all that is if I take a fucking gummy before each episode and just fucking mellow the fuck out.
You're gonna be wearing glasses every fucking week.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone thinks these are for the lights. Is that so you can't see these eyes all squinty?
Yeah, I went from wide-eyed, bushy-tailed to, man, yeah.
You stop being round-eyed and you start being like Zaga.
I mean,
Ah, Look at that. But as we are swiftly approaching our 40s, I'm learning there's some shit that I just can't do. And I'm just not even willing to try anymore.
or
Um,
even tolerate.
right? But like there's certain things like I'm seeing and I'm like, I don't even want to begin to learn that. Like just the thought of learning that. The thing about your like do you have are any of your grandparents still living? If you want me asking.
Yeah. Uh, yeah,
All right. How old your grandparents?
I could not tell you.
Roughly, motherfuckers. You gotta know what kind of decade they're in, like, 70, 80, 1,000.
80s, maybe?
A cough, dust come out.
80s, maybe?
Alright,
Dog, I struggle keeping up with my own goddamn age.
okay, my grandmother's 85,
Okay, that's
and
cool.
she's in the Philippines right now, right?
Yeah.
She's speaks very broken English. Last time I spoke to her, "Anthony, when are you going to, go back to college, huh?" Right? I tried to explain to her what AI was.
Didn't go over well.
She just gave up. She's like, "I don't understand, no." Just throw her hands up, "No." Um, and as I'm getting older, I'm starting to understand that mindset. Now, granted, technology is my thing. I love tech, right? I think I'm
Wait,
gonna
yeah.
stay up with tech. That's just kind of my thing. But physical things? Nope. There's just certain things I'm just like, not even gonna attempt to learn how to do that. Like one of those things that my buddy was telling me that he was doing snowboarding. Nope.
I
I
wanna
feel
do
like I
that.
learned it a long time ago, but to relearn it, absolutely not.
I'm terrified of it. I still wanna do it, but I'm terrified of it. Only for the simple fact of when I tried to do wakeboarding, somebody was like, "Oh, yeah, you used to skateboard." "Oh, it's the same thing, just on water." I'm like, "Okay." I face planted, and this was in my early 20s. I face planted the fucking lake so many goddamn times. There's no telling what would happen now. I might
Absolutely
just
not. So it started to get so I started thinking, and with the very great help of ChatGPT, because we ran out, I had no idea of what to even talk about today after I realized I already made an episode. I wanted to ask you and have a conversation with the fans and have you guys comment below. What are some things that we can just confidently say we're just too old to start doing? It doesn't have to just be it could be a career. It could be something specifically. But at 35 years old, What is it just like you're too old to be starting that right now.
I go back and forth.
What do you mean?
Like, sometimes I feel like maybe we are too old to start some shit, but at the same time, I'm like, you're never too old to start somewhere. I think it's all, I think it boils down just to mindset. And I mean, obviously, you have to take the proper procedures. Like, if it's physical, like, you have to get your body prepped for it. But I think anything is possible for a certain person.
I disagree. I think we are too old to learn to backflip. No.
I disagree. You put me on a trampoline, I could probably figure it out.
At what see, this is where our brains differ, Nick. At what point in our current lives is it at any point beneficial to know how to backflip right now?
When I go out to have a few drinks,
It's not beneficial in any sense.
It's 1000% beneficial
Why is
because
it? What's that gonna do?
that guy's 35 and he just did a backflip after having a couple beers. That's impressive.
That's it.
And I'm telling you, if I do had a backflip, I would never shut the fuck up. I would be so annoyed. You know how I would greet people? If I meet somebody new, oh, hey, my name's Bob. Oh, hi, I'm Nick. Does a backflip, shakes your hand. I go to exit, I go to do my Irish goodbye, I backflip out. Nana just died, backflip off the casket.
And it just tied to a backflip. What are what are you fucking Benson Boone? You're just Benson Booning every fucking
Everywhere.
event in your life. Every
Yeah,
fucking event in your life, you're just doing a Benson Boone.
exactly. If I go to order food, if I don't sit in my car, I go into a restaurant to order food, boom, backflip. How can I help you?
I don't I don't find that being any bit the slightest bit useful.
I
Practical.
get to
That is not practical in any sense. And you're usually I was talking about you the other day. I was like, Nick is usually like in my brain trust of friend groups, you're usually like my level-headed person.
I
This is the
still
most
am.
unlevel-headed I've ever seen you be.
I'm just saying, if you learn how to do a backflip, you're gonna use it in almost you're at our age, you'll find ways to use it in every single sense. If you were younger, oh yeah, cool, I can do a backflip. Now, 35, I'm going to extort the piss out of it.
No, because if I learned say I learned how to do a backflip, right? Now in the back of my head, I've done it. Now I have to worry about if I do it and God forbid I land it wrong, what am I gonna hurt now? There's cause and effect, Nicholas.
I know, I understand what pros and cons are. I understand the risk I'm taking.
Do you?
Yeah, I take a risk when I eat a greasy pizza.
That's different though.
I know that's a risk.
'Cause that brings so much joy.
Yeah, if I drink a coffee and I don't put a milk alternative into it, I take that risk of I know what's to come. So yes, I understand how pros and cons work. No, it's all about hey, and sometimes the bigger the risk, the bigger the reward. So like this is what I'm looking at. So that's why like when I have my coffee or pizza and two which that I understand are going to destroy my body, I took that big risk, but the reward was
What's
it
the
was
reward of just drinking whole milk versus non-dairy milk?
well, one of them I shit my goddamn pants and the other one I don't.
What's the reward if you were to drink whole milk or not?
That it's delicious and I didn't shit my pants. That's the reward. I did not shit my
Most
pants.
milk is just as fucking good as whole milk.
Yeah, but if I don't put like I it's either regular milk, 2% preferably, or I know I really like coconut milk or almond milk. I'll even go with those all or oat milk, if you will. I'll even go with one of those 3 options. They taste very, very good in my coffee. However, if I don't do those sometimes, my tummy goes and I shit. I could shit through a screen door and not hit a fucking wire. And then like I'm sitting there hurting like you've everyone has seen the scene from Dumb and Dumber. I am hairy, and, like, I'm not getting off the fucking toilet. You don't have to give me X-Lax, you can just give me coffee with real milk, and you take that you might experience that, and the thing is if I know that you did that on purpose, just know that I'm crop dusting you, and it is lethal, and I will chemical warfare. I don't care. But no, pros and cons, I understand how they work.
God. I mean, so what would be something that you would say then that would fit the bill of saying like, hey, like this is something that we're just too old to you should not be doing at this point in time. Like you're too old to be doing that. Starting, at least. Like you're past the prime of starting this now at 35.
Starting, okay, starting.
Yeah.
Mm,
Now, some of the now, granted, I will disagree with some things that ChatGPT said. Now, I do agree with you on that. I'll give you some time to think because I will ramble off what ChatGPT did say because I disagree. ChatGPT said, uh, becoming a tattoo artist. I disagree with that. I think you can be a tattoo artist at any age
yeah, 1000%.
because art is art. You can learn how to be. You can learn art, right?
Mhm.
Um, all right, maybe I agree with a lot of these. Okay, but like becoming a professional gamer, I think you could become a professional gamer at any age. Granted, your motor skills do go down as you age, so at some point, maybe like at 65, being a professional gamer might not be in your cards. But there is
What
games that could be
I was
professional.
gonna say it depends on the game, but yeah, I see what you're saying.
You're not playing Overwatch at the fucking finals though.
No, but if you are,
But Madden, you could play Madden on somebody. But there is one that there's a couple on here that I will agree with. But like I'll say, learning to skateboard. Nope. Arthritis is a thing, and it catches up to everybody.
see, and that's the one I kinda disagree on, because if you do the proper stretches and stuff like that, and you actually do take care of your body, it you can still do it. You might not go out and just be able to do, like, a tray flip down a fucking 6 stair or anything like that. However, I mean, it's still plausible. It is plausible.
Plausible. But again, what's the what's the purpose at that point? Like, 'cause again, cool, it's cool to learn it, but I think longboarding is cool. Learn a longboard. Longboard's fun. It's nice to travel with.
Yeah.
But you're not learning fucking. You're not trying to be Rodney Mullen. You're not pulling fucking technical tricks out. I don't recommend learning that right now. That's not a good move for you. Don't do it.
I mean, Tony Hawk is way older than both of us, and I mean, he's still fucking shredding.
But he's not. He didn't learn it now. He's been doing it since he was 4.
Yeah, but he's still learning new tricks.
Yeah, because his body's conditioned for it for fucking 45 years.
I mean, he broke something just recently, and then it took, like, a couple weeks, and he was back on the half pipe. It was insane.
Yeah, but you're not gonna see fucking Bill from accounting get on a skateboard and go, "You know what? That half pipe's been calling me my whole life."
I don't know. If you can learn how to drop in on a half pipe at the age of 35, 40, 45, whatever age you're at, I'll shake your goddamn hand because I am petrified to drop in on a half pipe. I'll do a quarter pipe, and that still scares the shit out of me.
I won't do it now. When I was in my 20s, fine. Yeah, I had no fe I have the idea of the medical bill that will come from that, I don't wanna go through. I think about the concussion. I think about the rest of the ligaments, the only ligaments I have left in my knees. I I'm not prepared. I would think about the deductible that might what is the copay? That's what my brain is rattling through. The American healthcare system is
Is
what my
fucked.
brain is running through. I'm really surprised that you can't think of a single thing. I'm rattling a number of things.
I mean,
'Cause when we
uh,
came up with this, when I read this idea, we both were like, "Oh, that's a great idea," and you were right on. You're like, "Oh yeah, I got some. I think of some."
I thought I don't know, maybe too old to go start an NFL career. I don't know.
Definitely, yeah. You can't play fucking professional football at the age of 35. You're done. Why? Because most players that at the age of 35 aren't even in the NFL at this point. They're
Unle-
retired.
Unless you're Aaron Rodgers at the age of 100, you're still throwing a fucking football.
How's that going for you, bud?
Well, I don't know. I don't know if he's coming back or not. It just still pisses me off. I don't want him back, but at the same time, I don't know what the fuck we're doing. So much shit is fucking shifted inside the fucking Steelers franchise. I don't
And
fucking
the
know.
Ravens just got Max Crosby, so
Dude, don't I already know.
reflect on that.
Dude, the Ravens the Ravens fleeced fucking the Raiders, but the Raiders are rebuilding. They're about to everyone knows they're rebuilding right now. I get it.
So this one says becoming a DJ, which I totally agree with too.
I'll disagree with that one.
No. See, yeah, and I disagree. See, I'm gonna argue with you because you said adults should have a bedtime. Becoming a DJ requires no bedtime.
Well, for all you know, he does fucking snow. You don't know that. M maybe he has the fucking sleep patterns that you have, and he just stays up and he just fucking makes fucking dope ass mixes, and I mean, he could start.
I don't mean a DJ like like DJ Mustard's a DJ. You know, I mean a DJ like like Sandstorm, Darude, right? Like the ones at the club or like
Yeah.
the EDM festivals. Well, I guess I can't really say that. Shaq became
I was just about to say Shaq did it, is doing it.
I'm like, no, Shaq is a fucking DJ in his fucking 50s,
Yeah, and he's headlining places.
which is absolutely insane. DJ Pauly D is a fucking DJ, but he didn't start that. Shaq did start it in his mid-30s, which is kinda
Exactly.
that one's kinda crazy. Alright,
Sh
but the other thing too is Shaq was already a star, so he didn't have to, like, start at the little clubs. He kinda just walked in like, I'm the Shaq of the Big Shamrock." Just walked in, and everyone's like, "Yo, Shaq's a DJ?" Like, "Yeah, book me."
I'm here to drop the beats.
Um, so I wasn't a disagree, but I do agree with ChatGPT on this one. Becoming a YouTube prank channel.
I think yeah, that one
Yeah,
I
right?
have my I
Vitali?
have
Like, Vitali, come on, you're not gonna be fucking going streaking during the fucking halftime show.
I have so much beef with YouTube prankers and even, TikTok prankers. I fuck Listen, I'm all here for a good prank. If you wanna prank your friends, by all means, I fucking I I condone it. And some of the public pranks are funny. They don't harm anybody, they are funny, they might be a little bit annoying, but it's the ones that are going out there and they're absolutely, like, they're trying to rage bait, like, Jack Doherty, a piece of shit altogether. Jack Doherty's a piece of shit. All he fucking wants to do is he wants to act big and bad, prank people, and then as soon as someone calls him on it, he wants, "Oh, my bodyguard's gonna handle this. You're a pussy, you're a bitch, fuck you."
Damn.
But these
Tell me
but
how you
the
really feel.
he's just if I'm telling you, go look up some Jack Doherty bullshit.
I don't
He's
never even I have no idea what that even is, honestly.
I wouldn't even call him a pranker. I think he's like a streamer. I don't know. He's an influencer. Again, piece of shit. Like, he might be up there with Logan Paul, in my opinion.
I say I love Logan Paul, though, so
You know, Logan Paul's a piece of shit too. But nonetheless, the prank stuff, some of it's funny, but like the ones where you out there, you purposely are like rage baiting and you're like trying to ruin people's day. I don't care what age you are. Grow the fuck up. I'm all for a good prank, but some of that shit's out of fucking line.
so I, there's only one that I really love, and it was a guy at, like, one of the like, a public beach, and he was, like, trying to shower himself off.
That with the shampoo.
Shampoo and the meltdown that this grown man had in the shower.
Is it the one where he's popping over the wall and just keeps going?
Just cringe.
Dude, that dude is just freaking out. What the That shit was funny. I did laugh. That is a harmless prank that I'm
Harmless
okay
prank.
with.
Harmless pranks, right? Um, obviously, the guy made a whole movie on it. Actually, no, my favorite pranks, the Impractical Jokers.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful pranks. Beautiful pranksters. Classic. Classic. Joe Gatto. Mwah.
I still wish he was on the group, but at the same time, I like their pranks. I still don't understand how they were able to make so many seasons to this day, and people are just not out in public being like, "You're Sal. You're Q." Like, I don't get how they've
They
made it
go
this.
to, like, these small towns, and, like, people just don't like, so many people don't watch TV too, bro.
They were in New York.
There's so many people that just don't watch TV.
Uh, uh, Fair, I mean, I guess, but
Like,
fuck,
who
man, I'm
watches
just
true TV?
still though, like, I mean, they're well
And
I
then
mean,
it's a movie. And then they still came out with more seasons, and people still don't know who they were. They were in
I know.
theaters.
I mean, Tony Hawk gets mistaken as Tony Hawk all the goddamn time, so, I mean, maybe that's the case, I don't know, but
People are
fuck,
just
man.
people are really just oblivious.
I think that's honestly what it is.
This one says becoming a fitness influencer. Nothing
Ooh,
screams credibility like somebody who got in shape 2 months ago selling supplements.
no, at that point, I'm gonna call you a fraud. Now, if you let's say, okay, you start at 35. If you start at 35, and let's say you make it to you're still doing it by the age of 40. You have 5 years under your belt and you have results, I will call you credible. For the simple fact of is that you put in the work. You didn't just buy the supplement and go off of that. You actually put in the work, you did everything, and you're not just a spokesperson. No, you did the grind, and now you're selling or talking about your plan to maybe inspire other people to do the same thing. That one I'll allow. But if you're like you said, if you're 2 months in, "Oh, yeah, I got fucking shredded, and I got the fucking, gorilla donkey fucking protein that
Wonks.
did all the fucking gets all your protein and, you take, like, 18 shots of creatine, and, I inject myself with fucking horse tranquilizer to get the blood fucking going and shit like that." Then no, I think you're honestly, you're wasting my time and the Internet's time at that point.
Right? Yeah. Well, listen, I just did a crazy fucking transformation myself over 2 months, and me and you talked about it off screen, but I lost 20 fucking pounds, never stepped foot in a gym, and I talk about it? Yeah, but I'm not a fucking professional.
I mean, you could still talk about it, and that very well alone could inspire someone, and they might even reach out, and be like, "Hey, could you tell me what you did?" But you're not online, be like, "Oh, yeah, I'm a fitness guru now."
No,
Like, no, but
I'll
you are.
I'll tell the world exactly what I did. I'm Asian, it's math. That's all I did. I figured out the math. There's a You figure out how many calories you burn, you figure out how many calories you intake. It takes 3,500 calories to lose 1 pound of weight. Boom. You do the math it out, and then that's it. And it's kind of just that point. And then yeah. But yeah. Next thing, becoming a nightclub promoter. Nothing's This is the fastest path to becoming a creepy old guy in the club. That's true. You shouldn't become a nightclub promoter at the age of 35. That's really weird because 'cause you're gonna be looking for underage people, and that nothing screams Epstein's List than becoming a nightclub promoter at the age
Now
of 35.
is it possible? Yeah, but I mean, if honestly, if you have that drive and you wanna open up a business, dog, open
Yeah,
up a restaurant.
if you're opening up a business, cool, you're an entrepreneur. But if you are trying to just become a promoter for somebody else's nightclub, you could be promoting many other things. Promoting is just sales. Find a sales job doing something else.
Promote a restaurant, promote a local business, promote something that's beneficial, not
Promote a strip club. You'll make way more money.
I still disagree with that one, but I mean,
I mean, strip clubs make a lot of money. A casino. Give back to the Native Americans. It's their
th
land first.
1000%. I don't know what the
Um,
fucking issue is there.
Trying to be a TikTok dancer. Now, I will teeter totter this one. If you are a previous dancer and obviously taking your skill set of dancing, there's not a lot of jobs for that out there in the world. You know, like there's a lot of people who have danced and learned how to dance professionally. And what are you going to do when you're in your mid 30s? Not much you can do with that skill set. You still know how to pop, lock, and drop it. You still know how to, young jock it, right? You still know how to that bitch and Superman, right? Um,
I could still surprisingly do the crank that.
right? You can still do all those things. But what are you going to do with that skill set? Yes, go to TikTok. Now, if you're 35 and you do not have the rhythm in your hips, and your hips do lie to Shakira, um, do not pick up your phone and start dancing for a month.
No, I have the Caucasian gene. I have no movement. I have the bare minimum, if that, and that's calling it good.
Yeah. Sorry. Uh I have rhythm. I've done okay. So, funny story. For those of you who did not watch the NFA Network, um, I was taken to a line dancing with Copper Ellie and it was Copper Ellie, Carly, I think Carly was there. I think Carly was there. uh, I was just the Caucasians took me to the homeland, and, I was not somebody has a video, and they zoomed in on me, and I'm just sitting there just watching,
Help,
and
help.
in my brain was just you ever seen the video on TikTok? And it was like, the crackers transfer from from line to line. It was the Cheez-Its fucking how they make
Oh, yeah, yeah.
voiceover, and that's what was going through my brain. And just watching people line dance, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, that's just not dancing. That's just not dancing. I've been to the clubs in the hood. That's dancing, even though it's a lot of booty shaking. But line dancing is that's not dancing. That's memorized steps. You put your right foot in, you put your right foot out, you put your right foot in, and you shake it all about. Same thing. It's the same thing, guys. Sorry.
All I'm gonna say about line dancing, 1,
Out. Talking my shit.
no, it's fine. I can do 1, maybe 2 that were originally made for line dancing. I saw videos as of late, and I wanna say, as part of the Caucasian demographic, we must be stopped.
Let's
I saw a video of what you guys are doing at, country bars, in which I don't partake in any of the country bars to begin with, so how it came across my feed, I do not know, I do not care. However, what I saw was diabolical. You guys are idiotic. For the love of God, stop. We
Yo,
already get
once
made
you did to the Cupid shuffle, I will never, ever, ever forgive you.
we we we've done a lot, and there's just some things that shouldn't be done, and this is a lot of the shit that I saw should never have even gotten into the path of creativity. It's gone downhill. We need to be stopped. I'll be the first one to sign the petition.
So yeah, I'm gonna talk my shit on that. It's not dancing. It's not.
They were sitting down. They were all I'm not even kidding. It's the I can't remember the song name, but it's "You and Me Go Fishing in the Dark." But anyways, there's
What?
the yeah, the song, it's a "You and Me Go Fishing in the Dark." It's actually a good song. The song itself is good.
Is it?
But the line dance, they had a row of guys on one side and a row of girls on the other, sitting right across from each other, legs out straight, and the dance they do, and it's not even a dance. I don't know what the fuck it is. I don't know if they're playing fucking patty cake or what. But I saw it and I said, "This is an abomination." We've strayed so far, and I used to. I mean, my hometown, all we have for a bar is a country bar, so that's where I went to in my early 20s. It's also where I got my DUIs from. However, seeing the line dances there, the original ones is one thing, but then they started to get off key and get too out there, and now it's just progressed to an abundance of bullshit. Just like some of the TikTok dances. Some of the TikTok dances are bullshit too. You guys are just regurgitating the same fucking moves over and over again to different fucking beats and calling it a dance move. It's not the same, and it doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, but
Maybe I'm just bitter that I can't dance. Maybe I don't know if that's the fucking thing, but goddamn,
it could very well be that too.
very well be
Um, so now we discussed a lot of these things. Now, what are some things that like if teenagers saw us trying to do these things, they would definitely make fun of us for?
living.
Well, they already do that, bro.
Yeah.
They've been chewing us millennials out. I'm so happy that Scary Movie is coming back, baby. Millennials coming back
I
strong.
cannot
Our
wait for
charity
that one.
comedy's back. I think all
Mm,
of it though. Like if we try to do any of it, they're just gonna laugh at us. Um, but let's flip it. What are some things that you're never too old to start? Because I know that you're struggling with this.
I I don't think you're ever I don't think you're ever too old to start your own fitness journey. Like if you feel like I mean you're living proof. Like you are current proof right now.
Well, I did not step foot in the gym, so fitness and me are not. Hold on, just relax. Hold on.
You don't have to
No, no,
you do
fitness and nutrition are very two separate things.
yeah, but again, I loop in fitness with nutrition, and I know that they are two very well different things. However, you took account you took into account of your health and what you were wanting. So therefore, you did the work. You didn't bullshit your way around, and I don't think that you're ever too old to do that. And so you didn't step foot in the gym, which is fine. I don't even think to even do proper fitness or even health that you have to set foot into a gym. You could do shit at home. You don't
I did go to yoga, like,
I mean, that you
6 times.
but I mean, you're getting physical with it, so, I mean, that's a plus.
Let's get swole.
Physical, physical.
Um, yeah, I mean, one of the things that and, somebody said this in the chat in our Discord, a few weeks ago, almost a month ago, I think, so I forgot when they said it. You guys talk a lot in that motherfucking Discord, try to keep track. Um, but somebody said something about their dreams and that, too old to chase the dreams. I don't think you're ever too old to chase your dreams.
Absolutely not.
Fuck that, and Nick and I are, we're proof of that shit right here, right? Like, this is obviously do we actually think we're gonna be famous for podcasting? No. It's a bit naive to really think that somebody's gonna be like, "These guys right here."
And I do the same thing with my content creation. It was just something that I've always wanted to do, and so now I just do it. The same thing with cosplay. I just wanted to do it, and so I do it.
Exactly. But if something comes out of it, fuck yeah.
Cool. Yeah, like, that's a huge plus. I mean, but it's not something like I wake up and I'm like, "You know what? I gotta do this to get that recognition, to get to that point." Like, no, I do it just for it brings joy to me, and that's
Yeah.
the I think what it
Yeah.
boils down to is that if you have your dreams, by all means, please follow them. Don't think that, you're at whatever age you're at is, hindering you. The only thing that's hindering you is your mindset. Your
Yeah.
age has 0 to do with it.
Now listen, there's some situations that granted you have responsibilities and, I'm not telling you quit your job and, just, jump for it. Create a plan.
Exactly.
Uh, you know, I I'm a firm believer of jumping into something head first. Nick knows that I only do things at 110%. He knows that I cannot. I do
It
not.
bothers the piss out of me, but at the same time, I will say I do understand it because there are some things that you have to jump head first in because then if you start doing, like, the whole toe in the water to test the water temperature, that's when the self-doubt starts to seep in and stuff like that, and then you start to second guess, and then ultimately, you just don't do it.
Yeah, there's a lot of people have told me that that's something that they do respect about me. Is that like that is I have that ambition about my I have ambition and that I do just I jump into stuff at 110%. I don't know how to half-ass something. That if I give it my if I jump into something, I do give my all, and that's why Nick hates my perfectionist views in the way I am about shit. But we make a really good it's a really good product sometimes, really do.
Yeah, he doesn't half-ass it, he whole-asses it.
Yes, I mean, like, who the fuck just has this in their fucking, like, office? Who the fuck
No.
is this? This is the mind of a madman, right? Um, but, like, truthfully, like and listen, if you have the capability and you have your responsibilities taken care of, and you have the opportunity to fully jump into it and quit your job and chase it full time and, go for it. Do it. Do not give yourself the safety net if you don't have to. Because a lot of people fall victim to, "No, I'm not leaving the job because it's safe." Fuck, if you have the opportunity, jump, do it. Because a lot of times people give up right before that moment of it's about to
Free.
about to break, or the only thing that is stopping them is just giving that little bit of extra time. Because truthfully, I mean, I'm not sitting here and saying we're a success. We're far from being a success. We make $0 for this show, but I'm telling you right now, like I will not stop until I make my life. My life becomes doing this because that's what I love doing. I love doing this. Absolutely love doing this. This is my favorite thing to do.
A lot of one of the things I've used I'll tell myself is that it's from the bear, let it rip or pull the trigger because there's a lot of things I can say, like, in my early 20s that I did not, uh, just dive full-fledged into that to this day, yeah, I'm like, "Damn, what if I woulda done that?" Or and so there's slight resentment toward myself, not toward anybody else. It's just
I'm the same
my
way.
my own mindset. And so I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, if you got ladies and gentlemen, if you don't one, like Zaga said, form a plan and then execute the plan to make the opportunity a reality, you will live with the fact of that would sit in the back of your head, "What if?" And it's gonna eat at you. I have things to this day that and then they may not even be major things, but I will say that I constantly will ask, "Well, what if this and what if that?" And how my life would have been could have played out this way if, X, Y, and Z didn't if I didn't do this and blah, 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 blah. In long story short, do the damn thing. Let it rip. But for the love of God, please have a plan.
Yeah, and yo, the coolest thing about like when you chase something, like it just opens up different doorways. Like you just meet people, you talk to people, and just cool shit happens. Like you accidentally find yourself in rooms with people that you never thought you would, conversations with people you like. I have phone numbers of people that should not have the phone numbers to. I'm like, why am I friends with these people? And like it's weird. It just shit just happens that way. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you just got to do it, and it's success is a choice. Um, and I say that truthfully because, um, it's a mindset. It's not about uh, my favorite. Actually, one of my favorite things. Bob Marley had a an interview, and they said, "Oh, how does it feel to be this rich?" And he goes, "Rich? What do you mean rich?" And they're like, like all this money. He goes, "All right, well, money doesn't mean rich. Rich means something different to you than it means to me." And that's a mindset, right? I find myself to be like I know Nick finds himself to be very fortunate in his life. I find myself to be very fortunate. I find myself as a success compared to where I know I have a lot of friends who aren't even alive. So this is success to me, right?
No, I constantly have to sit myself down because I know, and Zaga goes through it too. There's been times like I'll hit it like a self doubt wall, and I feel like I might be behind or something like that. But then I don't I'm not even gonna try to get the correct quote, but it's the oh well no it's that I think it's from Ferris Bueller's Day Off, and I think I said it on an episode a while back. Is that if you don't stop to take a breath or to look around or whatever, you might just miss life or something like that. And I say that there's a lot of times I sit back and I look at what I have now, where I'm at, what I've gone through, the stuff that I'm working on, and I'm very grateful. I'm very humbled. I never and I think that not even to toot my own horn, but I know that I'm not better than anybody else, but I also know that I'm better at handling a lot of things than some other people. So, in saying that,
I'm a Leo. I just know I'm great.
don't get me wrong, like there's some of the shit that like I've done and that I'm working on and X, Y, and Z that I'm like, some of you could fucking never. And how there's some people that will just talk about how they're gonna do this, and this, and dog, all you're doing is flapping your fucking gums. If you're not gonna put it into action, then what the fuck are you doing?
And that's the thing that separates a lot of people, successful people from those who aren't. It's the dedication. Like Will Smith said, and we're quoting a lot of people here right now, but like this is like I don't. And truthfully, like, I'm obsessed with certain quotes from people, and Will Smith is Um, maybe Will Smith or I think it was Will Smith or Derek Jeter, I can't remember who it was, but, like, they said, if me and you get on a treadmill, either I die or you're getting off. That's it. There's nothing else. Either I die or you're getting off, and that's I will not be outworked, and that's just the only difference between a lot of people who are successes and aren't.
That's
Um,
close to the Kobe Bryant one.
Kobe, yeah, and what a different right? All these people are very big successes. I mean, Will Smith slapped the shit out of Chris Rock, so
Fuck yeah.
he fucked that up, but that's all Jada's fault. Not I'm not gonna blame Will on that one.
Nah.
Um, but, it is what it is, man, but, like, you look at Kobe, you look at Michael Jordan, you look at Derek Jeter, you look at all these guys who are respected in their crafts. Tom Brady even, fuck that guy, but
God damn it, I respect him.
right, fuck him, but you look at all these people and, it always comes down to the work ethic and what they're willing to put in, and, sometimes it's all about sacrifices, and sometimes if it was easy, everyone would do it, right? So sometimes you just got to put that work in, and if you want it, you got to want it more than anybody else.
That's and honestly, that's I so I'm not I don't know how to word this.
Starting to sound preachy at this point.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're here to give advice in the adulthood in which we are. So I mean, it kind of ties
You guys
into
would
it.
never give advice, so this is actually
No, this is really good. But I tell a lot of the guys that I work with because I have them underneath me and where I've gotten and where I'm going into my career. I tell them, like, long story short, how badly do you want it? Like, it's, are you going to put forth the grind? Like, you're giving, you say you're giving 100%. If you want to get to that next level, unfortunately, you're going to have to go, you have to give a little bit extra. If you're only showing up and giving 75, 50%, and then wondering why you're still stagnant, this is, honestly, it's really just your
Well,
fault.
it's so true because there's so many times where I'm just like, "How badly do you want this?" And it's like, "I don't," and then I just don't do it.
I mean, no, and that's the other thing is like, when it comes to a decision, like, how badly do I want something? And I'll sit myself down. I'm like, well, how badly do I want it? And I'm like,
It's like,
not that bad.
how badly do I want this laundry to get done? I don't, so I'm just not gonna do it.
I mean, uh, last week when it was nice here, I told myself, I how badly do you want to mow right now? Not not that badly.
Not bad enough.
But
So well,
I it kicked my ass today because it was nice out and I mowed today. And I look back and I'm like, well, that's my fault. I should have just
cause and effect,
cause and effect right there.
right? So if you don't chase your dreams and then in 20 years you're like, "Man,
That's my
I
fault.
fucking hate my job." Well, cause and effect. That's what you
Yeah.
did. All right. Let's wrap this up with we always do a game, right? I haven't been here for a while. We haven't done a game in a bit. Um, this game is I'm going to name these certain activities. There's a list of activities here. And we're going to say the age that is a cutoff that if like society has a new law, right? That if you were to start this activity, you have to show your license. And if you are above this age, you are no longer allowed to do this activity anymore. You're not allowed to start it. That's it. There's your cutoff.
Oh, so we're going full fascist. Got you.
Yes, yes,
Heard.
it's full fascism. Because the original idea was, hey, bro, I was the original thing, or like, I could start this the last time I could probably start this at this age. But now I changed it. I changed the idea. Boom. You're only allowed to start this at this age. After this, you're not allowed to start it anymore. And we're gonna start with learning to skateboard. First time
I
picking it up.
First time picking it up, I'm going to say anywhere between the ages of,
And this is real skateboarding, not longboarding.
no, real skateboard. I'm gonna say 6. I think you start at the age of 6. Depending on your motor skills, 6, preferably maybe 8, give or take.
I'll give it to 13. I'll give it to 13 because, as a 13-year-old, you're still learning, right? You gotta figure out what you wanna do.
Oh, bullshit. Ryan Sheckler, Najee Houston, all of them fucking just
Yeah,
shredded at
as
a
a
young age.
13-year-old, you can pick that shit up, and then you're like, "Wow, this is really fucking fun," and think about it, Squids didn't pick up his fucking first skateboard till he was 11. So he met Otto and Reggie. God, dog, it's like you didn't even watch fucking Rocket Power.
No, I watched also real skaters too. Fuck off.
Starting a YouTube prank channel.
11, 12 years old.
Yeah, I think teenage, like, 13 max.
I say preteen to teen. Yeah. So 12, 13.
Starting a rap career.
Don't.
I
I
I
I
think
don't want your SoundCloud. I want your resume.
I think, like, 25. 25. I think after that, like, you don't really have a lot to rap about.
No, you
I don't wanna hear about your bills anymore.
I got bills too, dog.
Right. Joining a recreational dodgeball league.
Mm, I'd say mid mid-20s, mid-30s. You can do it.
Mid-30s for a dodgeball league? Like,
Oh, yeah.
softball's mid-30s and up, but dodgeball?
Dog,
Oof.
here in OKC, we have an adult, dodgeball or kickball league, which is actually pretty fucking
Kickball.
cool.
Kickball's fine. Dodgeball. Dodgeball is a violent fucking sport.
Okay, listen, all I know is I watched, fuck, what, oh, give me a second.
Dodgeball?
Yeah, goddamn. Yeah, I watched dodgeball. They were well above 30, they started elite, and they won a championship.
Hence, it's a movie.
I don't know, I'm just saying, they killed
Yeah.
it.
Patrick O'Houlihan had to throw wrenches at them to get them
Oh,
in shape.
RIP, if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
I'm gonna say cutoff age is 27.
Okay.
Um, Getting your first face tattoo. I think cultural thing make cultural the culture makes a difference in that one. If you're Polynesian of any sort, unlimited age. If you're white, 17.
I think to me, it depends on your career field.
If you're a rapper, whatever.
Like, in my line of work, I couldn't get a face tattoo. I borderline don't know if I can get my throat
Well,
tattooed.
there's a hint for you folks. It's line of work. Can't get away with face tattoos.
I would like a throat tattoo, but I don't know if I can get away with it.
Um, Starting a Twitch streaming career. Hmm, that's
Uh,
not bad.
I can look at you in copper right now.
I'm gonna be starting that probably in the next month or so.
So
Actually, probably when I
I
come back from vacation, I'm starting the Twitch journey.
I'd say mid-30s, because you could really start that whenever.
Oh, here's the gaming granny. Gaming granny started in her 60s, and
Oh,
she's doing
well.
great. I love watching gaming granny.
Oh, well,
Joining a boy band. Kevin was old as shit on the Backstreet Boys, bro.
yeah, is it really a boy band at that point?
28, that right? Like, it's you can't be in your 30s joining a boy band.
No, I
28.
think 28's even pushing it. I think you need
That's like the top end. I think Kevin was old as shit when he joined.
I think if you're 28 and you're in a boy band, you had to put in an appeal for eligibility.
How old was Kevin when he joined the Backstreet Boys? Oh, he was 21. Okay.
Yeah, I
But
stand by what I said.
they were all like 16, bro. Like he was old as shit for them. All right, maybe we say 22. Because I'm thinking like One Direction, O Town, like the actual
Yeah, we'll leave it at 22.
yes. Um, let's see. Trying to become a stand-up comedian. I don't think
I
there's age for that one.
No, if you have the content and the stuff like that, by all means,
If
go
you
for it.
you seen the old man who
Which
made the
one?
joke about his wife dying? Like it's like literally it's like an 80-year-old man who did stand-up comedy. It was so you guys so I guess I'll send you the clip when we're done with this. He's actually I'll text it before because I'm gonna forget. Old man stand up. If you guys at home have never seen this old guy, yeah, this guy's fucking hysterical. Oh my god, I can't believe you've never seen him. Nick, I'm gonna send you the video right now, and I don't know if you've ever seen him before, but he's literally old as fucking dirt. The first line he says, "I just paid off my student loans."
I'll have to watch that after this.
He's great. Um, how about just starting a band in general? Fuck a boy band. How about just starting a band?
Uh, okay, now when we say start a band, are we talking about, like, going to do, like, shows or like, just
Like a
picking up an
rock band.
instrument?
Yeah, you're gonna have to do shows if you start a band,
28.
right? I think you got 30s would be, oh, maybe I would say 35. 35 would be like starting right now. That's pretty much the max because you're gonna have to have some skill already. You can't just
Yeah.
you can't learn the instrument now. Like you have to already have to know the instrument.
No, you could learn the instrument now.
No, 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 no. You can't have your 35-year-old banging on drums if his wife in the other fucking room.
Yeah, you can.
That's not gonna work. No,
Soundproof it.
she'll kill you. Um, Trying to become a professional wrestler.
Uh, so we're talking about cutoff date, right?
Go, oh yeah,
Cutoff date. I'm gonna say
27.
I was gonna say 26.
27. Yeah. 26, yeah, 26 is a g I'll say 26. We'll go back to 1 year, um, because that's just too much damage on the body.
Yeah.
Too much damage on the body. Um,
And those that are already above the age of 26, 27, doing it and doing the moves, I applaud you.
oh, how about what's the cutoff age about learning parkour?
26, 27.
Oh, no, I'm gonna go even younger, 21. Learning parkour? Scaling fucking buildings? Fuck that shit, bro. You're die. Um, okay, so I'm probably gonna piss off a lot of people with this one,
Oh, here we go.
but I feel like there needs to be a cutoff age for getting really into anime conventions.
Is this a shot at me?
I don't know who it's a shot at, but I feel like there needs to be a cutoff age for people who get into anime and going to anime conventions.
I
You
disagree. I
can't
don't
be 45 years old going to these anime conventions because it's really fucking weird.
if they like the anime, it doesn't
You got a
fucking
bald
matter.
patch going in, bro. You can't be going to the anime. There's lots. It's a lot of these anime girls look like children, bro. I'm sorry. It's weird. It's weird. I'm gonna call a spade, dog.
I highly disagree. I highly disagree.
That's weird.
You could think it's weird. There's nothing wrong with it though.
It's okay to watch the anime. I'm not saying watching anime is weird or
So
wrong.
you go to a convention, you want to meet the voice actors or actresses of
So it's
of the anime that you
getting
watch.
really into anime conventions.
Okay. Then what are the
We
what's
know
the
we know those types, Nick. We know the types. We know the types I'm talking.
but you're not giving any context. You're just saying getting really into it. So what is the guideline of getting into?
It's vague. It's vague on purpose. Vague on purpose.
Yeah, well, it's wrong.
What's the cutoff age for starting a podcast about grinding and entrepreneurship?
Uh,
So kind of what we just talked about for 15 minutes.
yeah. So we're 35, cut off now.
Yeah, I don't think, but that's like the people who do that every single episode. It's like, you just gotta go out there and you gotta grind it. You gotta call your leads every single day. You gotta not take no for always be closing.
And if you pay me $34.99 a month, I will continue to tell you my skills.
Shit is so fucking stupid, bro. Listen, I've been doing sales for 10 years. You know what takes it the furthest? Empathy. Understanding where your client is coming from and talking to people like they're human fucking beings. That's what takes sales the furthest you could ever be. I don't care what any of these fucking other gurus fucking tell you. It's being a genuine human fucking being is what makes sales actual fucking like actually work. If you fucking listen to what people actually tell you and actually take what they say, you know, like, oh my God, like your the car is for your daughter, so you want them to be safe. I'm assuming, right? Cool. Let's make sure they're safe. Fuck. Fucking stupid. Huh. Becoming a magician.
22.
Yo, Barney Stinson will be so mad at you.
Listen, I just have a disdain against magic.
Why do you yo, hold up. Why do you hate magicians?
It's not that I hate magicians.
Why do you have a disdain towards magicians and
like
magic?
okay, like look, I like the whole the Now You See Me series. I love that. I think what kind of just rubbed me the wrong way is the whole Chris Angel, David Blaine bullshit. Like the whole close up magic. I I just
Have
don't
you
like it.
been to a show in real life?
Yes, I don't like it.
But
I like
have you
I
been
like to
injured by the magic?
no, there was one that I went to where they put my head in a guillotine, they dropped it next to me, and it cut a carrot off, but it did not chop my head off.
Did you figure out the trick?
No.
See, that's the whole magic. You don't know how to trick. I don't know how to do it.
I'm pretty sure that the blade collapses. I'm pretty positive.
No,
Pretty positive.
but you don't know.
See, I was gonna make a reference about King of the Hill, but you haven't watched King of the Hill.
Yeah, but you also haven't watched Warrior.
Well, looks like we're at a
And
standstill.
Cable ha and I watched all of Stranger Things, even
You're
Bob
welcome.
Birch.
Yeah, and you're welcome.
Yeah, and you still haven't watched Warrior, and this is why I never got closure. I blame you specifically.
You'll
They were
forget about
prob
it.
I bet you the producers over there are probably like, "If one more person just watched the entire series, we probably would've done it." And you were the cause of it. Um,
Probably not.
alright. We never I guess we completely derailed about the things you were never too old to start, so, like, what are some other like, we never let's just finish off with this. Last thing. What are some things you were never too old to start?
Living.
Rapid fire.
Living. Like long story living, like you go live your fucking life. There's not an age where you cannot go live your life.
Well, like, specific things, like, you're never too old to fucking play guitar. Learn a guitar.
You're never too old to learn how to cook.
Yeah, you're never too old to go to fucking your local karate place and learn fucking karate. It's fun.
Yeah, a lot of people go to, like, Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
Okay, hold on. If you got knee injuries, do not learn Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Learn something a little more less aggressive on the knees, so you know. Learn a new language.
Yeah,
Learn
that's a good one.
Spanish. You'll like Bad Bunny. Debí más fotos de cuando detuve. I still don't know what he says, but I love the song.
I don't know either, but I still liked it.
Learn improv comedy. Improv comedy, great.
I actually have a guy that he's one of my employees, like, he's under my in my department, and he is 45, and he just recently finished his class in improv and is now he has his certificate and everything where he can go do his own shows now and stuff like that. And from what I understand, he's actually really good. I haven't gone to one of his shows yet, but that just show. I mean, he's way older than me by 10 years, and he just did a whole improv class.
I would love to do an improv class.
I think it'd be fun. I don't know
Right?
if I'm creative enough to do it, but I would like to give it a shot.
Oh, I definitely I listen, I've worked in sales my whole life, so thinking on our feet is pretty like something what we have to do.
Fair
We
enough.
should do that as an episode one. You're gonna have to like ask ChatGPT to give me prompts, and I'll just fucking figure it out. I'll act out a whole scene. I'll do it. I don't care. It would be pretty funny to get me and Copper to do it. Put our acting skills to the test. Now, obviously, he is an actual actor. He actually actively acts. I have never acted in my life, so this would be great practice for me. So, whatever the fuck I'm doing. I would like to get into acting. I don't have the time to act. Maybe one day if I ever, get out of the car industry. Um, but yeah, learn to paint, learn to play piano. Just like Nick said, just live life, enjoy the fruits of life. And I think that's kind of the key of this episode, right, Nick? Wouldn't you agree? That's the key of this episode.
I think if you take anything from this episode, that should be definitely one of the main thing that you took.
Just enjoy the fruits of life. The fruits of life is too short. So there's certain things you should just not try, but there's so many that you can. When one door closes, 4 million others open. And whether it be podcasting, doing the silly skits that Nick does on his videos, or learning a new recipe, which I know plenty. We have our whole fucking thing on TikTok, the Bite Me section, where we share our recipes, share our foods, learn to cook healthy
I
food,
actually
bad
I
food.
actually have a new recipe that I'm making in about 2 weeks.
You should share your recipes in the Discord. Just
I'm
share 'em,
probably
just drop 'em, and then leave. You don't have to converse. Let 'em just they'll cook it, I promise you. Um, Play video games. Learn how to play a new game. Learn how to play chess. Chess is a great game. Love chess. Start writing. Write poetry. Sing. Sing your heart out. Whether it's good, whether it's bad, who gives a shit? Stop line dancing. For the love
yeah.
of God, stop that one.
I think that's the second thing that y'all should have taken from this episode. Stop the fucking line dancing.
I don't think I don't think we should do that anymore. Um, and also if you're in your mid-30s, I think it's time to, stop the rap career. Unless
Yep.
you're an active rapper, like we've been rapping for 20 years, yeah, keep rapping. It's cool. But like if you're just trying, like, you know what? I'm in my mid-30s. I should start rapping. No, just continue. You should watch. Like, it's like if you're mid-30s, maybe, trying to become that professional hockey player is not gonna happen.
Mhm.
Just keep watching.
Yeah, easy there, Happy Gilmore.
Yeah. Um, no, he was in his 20s during that movie. But yeah, I have nothing else. I have nothing of value to add left at this episode.
No, I think
Vacation,
we valued out.
huh?
I think we valued out.
Yes. Um, Nick, we have to record one more episode next week before I leave for vacation.
Fair
And that's to
enough.
wrap up all of March for us.
Okay.
That is March. March will be done.
March Madness.
March Madness is over for us. Then we go to our final month of the season, which is very
It
sad.
it's the final countdown.
I know Nick is very excited for this break. He actually gets a little break from recording for like almost 2 weeks.
He says that. We'll see how that goes.
Well, no, because I'm gonna be gone on vacation, so you get a break from recording.
Well,
But still, I'm trying to get a copper episode in, so I
he's
'cause
got a lot.
I haven't done a solo episode with copper, so
Oh, yeah, there you go.
I'll try to give you a little break here. Maybe.
Maybe.
We'll see. I really would like to do that improv episode. That'd be really fun. And all you have to do is just throw us fucking scenes. Or throw us curveballs.
I'll see how uncomfortable I can make Copper.
Oh my god. Yeah, so because again, we know he does not listen to the show. We've made that very clear. He doesn't watch when it's just the two of us. He'll watch when he's on. He only watches when he's on. He doesn't watch when it's just two of us. So we know that. So what you gotta purposely do, and the fans gotta be out. You guys are in on this now. You're in on the joke. You gotta toss me layups. You're gonna toss me like the easiest scenarios. You're gonna be like, all right, Zaga, and the water just spilled on you. Okay, cool. And Copper, lava's falling from the sky, and Jesus is, and you're giving him the hardest. You're just gonna keep giving him the hardest scenes to try to figure this out on the spot. And
We've tried this with Copper before, and that alone, that scene that you just said, because he was supposed to save me from a zombie, uh, in
no, because I was giving him lines to read.
no, 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 no,
You're
no.
giving him monologues.
No, no, no. There was one where we asked him what he would do if my house there was a house out in the middle of the because he was a firefighter, and he was supposed to save me, and
And
there was a fi
that was EMT stuff. That was in his realm.
right, but then, like, I never mind. Just never
I
mind.
know what you're talking about. I remember the episode. I remember it clear as day. That was survival. That was survival mode, Copper. We're not gonna give him. We're not gonna give him his. We're not gonna put him in his bubble. You're good at making him uncomfortable. Maybe we make it sexual.
That I can do.
You can ask him about his butthole. You've seen what it's done.
Him or his butthole.
Both?
Yes.
I don't know. But there's many of things that we could say that will make him uncomfortable. And or you could, I just, you have a way. You have a way.
It's not much, but it's honest work.
It's not, if we have one calling in life, it's rage baiting Copper. And boy, are we good at it.
Yes.
All right. Nick, we've wasted enough time tonight. Say goodbyes.
Hopefully, this episode not only entertained you, but also inspired you, and hopefully you guys take a couple things from this episode. Until then, if you didn't, tune in next week for one that's probably just going to make you laugh and question all of our sexualities. Love you guys.
I don't know about the sexuality part. Been
Mental capacity,
pretty stagnant on that. It's been the same since birth. I was
men,
born this way, hasn't changed. But
men, the mental capacities.
mental capacity, yeah, we have zero mental capacity. My brain is shot, broken, done.
Yeah,
Um, but guys, I do appreciate all of you listening and watching and doing what you do all the time, every week, every single week. And honestly, it's an honor to continue to serve. And you know, love you guys every single week. Hope that you learned something. Felt good. Hope you felt good about this week. Hope you took something away, valued something. Um, hope I didn't hurt your feelings about the line dancing. I
I
also
hope I did.
hope I also hope that you don't line dance any further. I really don't. It's hurting the environment. If you stop line dancing, global warming will come to an end. You can thank the world for that one. Um, but continue chasing life. And next week is the last. We're gonna record ahead, like I said. So um, I don't know how well next week's gonna go because it's literally 2 days before my vacation. So I may not be all here mentally. So next week,
It's just
we really made a great episode for tonight. I do not expect next week to go very well. Just so you guys know.
fair enough.
So, uh, Actually, no, that's gonna be episode 48. So you guys are getting this episode. Then you're gonna get episode. You're gonna see me in a Hawaiian outfit. It's gonna be ridiculous. And then don't know what's happening the after episode, but that after episode, imagine if I just came back from vacation. This is jet lag Zaga, but it's just pre-vacation Zaga, tapped out. All right. So I love you guys. You guys know the rules. You guys know what you gotta do. Like, follow, and subscribe to ADHP. Yay!
All my friends got past the checkpoint. I'm still here trying to play the game, boy. I don't know how long I can keep this up. Write another song and put it online. Pause and think, am I wasting my time? Start to question, when will it be enough? Searching for my four-leaf clover. One more try till it's game over. Everything's fine. I'll tell myself it just takes